Alright guys, got this 2007 Jeep Liberty Sport up on the lift. So here's a bazooka, here's a banana that I've been working on. So I'm gonna guide you through this job, really simple and easy. And that's what I use. I do have a jack to put the transmission on, but my ceiling's not that high. So what I did was very simple. I put the car down. First, I disconnected everything. So pretty much this fuel tank, if we twist it a little bit that way, so it's sitting this way, that end is here, this end is there. That's how it sits in there. So all I did was lifted it and I put it down just like that. So this is where the fuel neck is. It's a 7mm bolt on that clamp right there. Take that off. You see this tape right here on this little guy? The tape, this pipe and that pipe was taped together, so this goes right through. What I did was I disconnected the pipe from right there and I slipped the pipe right through, and then I disconnected this pipe from the evap over there. We're gonna just let it sit there. This came down, I don't know why. I'm gonna have to fix that up. Took off the other pipe right there. There's one fuel line. I took off this harness from right there. That's how simple it was to pull out this fuel tank. And it's just 1, 2, and the fuel line I got sitting on the floor right there. So, and the connector, once it came down to a certain point, once I put this down, everything was ready to come off. I put the tank just enough to sit on this, dismounted the 2 bolts from that end, they're 15mm. And then I bring down the tank so I could just see this barely, and push back on this tab and the connector comes right off. That's how simple it was for me to bring this back down. Then I use these pry bar to turn this little guy, and we're gonna replace the seal, put a new pump in, and we're gonna push this right back in. And I did use a starter fluid to test if the Jeep comes on. So as soon as I sprayed into the intake, I'm gonna show you that too. The Jeep started right up, and that's how I diagnose. You can go further, check the power into the connector, harness, all kinds of crazy stuff, check your relay, but indication there is most likely you have a bad fuel pump. So there it is, it's out. And this is all the tools I use. I got a flathead there, cutter there, got 2 pry bars and a hammer, my little drill right there with the number 7mm, and an impact gun right there with the extension and a 15mm on it. That's all I used. Anyways, we're gonna continue. Once I bring the car down, I'll show you where I sprayed the starter fluid from. Working on this, baby. Look at Julie's car, it's all done, out of alignment. Got the fuel tank out. I'm about to explain to you guys how I did this fuel tank. It's very simple, anybody can do it at home. Just probably gonna have to lift it up just more than the tank itself. And I'm gonna explain to you how I did this and barely used any tools. Okay, boys and girls, I got my friend here helping me. We got our pump.
Huh?
Yeah. We got a new seal. There's our pump. So with the pump, we have this little guy. Take that out for me. There's a cutter here. Let me give you a cutter. You just cut the zip tie, take it off. And stay away to the side a little bit. So here's our pump. The wiring is all routed. This is almost like a $200 pump. We got our seal here. So what we're gonna do is, let's rip this back open. Let's get that seal out of there. Make sure you clean everything, because there's our seal. Let me clean this really good. I'm gonna go get a rag. So here's a rag. Make sure you clean it real nice, because if you don't, you're gonna have evap leaks. Then you're gonna have other issues. You might have to take it back down. Ooh, gas stink, like gas. Alright, so here's the new seal. And here's our, this is a sensor. This is what senses it. So you're gonna put it in there just the way it goes, so it sits just like that, and it clicks on. Make sure your wiring is not on the way. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get this guy in just like that. So pretty much you go in just like that, and then I want you to pay attention to one thing before you take off your first pump. Remember where your connector was. So I got this the wrong way. Let's come back out. Remember how your other pump was? So mine was just like that. So you're gonna put it back in the same direction, the same way you took off. This little guy comes off, and it's ready to go in. Okay, once you have everything lined, remember mine was over here, so it's only gonna sit in one direction. Then you're gonna take your ring here and lock that guy in. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna have my friend here help me. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use a pry bar to lock this guy up. So you can try doing it yourself, just like me. If it works, good. If it doesn't, then you're gonna need a second person to help yourself. So here, you grab this one. Do not miss it, okay? Do not, together, we have to do it together. Together. Wait, he wants to do it without me. What this is gonna do is, it's gonna force a ring together. Try not to miss it, okay? No, right here. You have to try to keep it down like that. There you go, it's in. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom, bada bang.
That's it. All right, now I'm gonna put. Okay, next I'm gonna put this line in, and it was right under this, and it was sitting in that manner right there. And after that, we'll lift this up and put it back on the vehicle. Okay, guys, all done deal. Let me show you where I threw in the starter fluid, just to test it, to see what the issue is. So I took off the number 8, I loosened it up, had somebody crank the car, and I sprayed a little bit in there. Bada bing, what you know, the car started right up, then it died right away. That's a sign, bad fuel pump. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you in the next one.